to use lies and deception.
Okay, if you can tell me your name and give me your organization.
It's Brian Becker, B-R-I-A-N-B-E-C-K-E-R. I'm with the A.N.S.W.E.R Coalition.
And what is your position there?
I'm the director of the A.N.S.W.E.R Coalition.
Yes, and Mr. Becker, can you tell me why we're here today? What do you hope to achieve by this rally?
We're getting ready for massive demonstrations all around the United States this coming Saturday, September 7th, as Congress returns to session and takes what will be a historic vote. We're here today in front of the White House, and people all over the country are doing the same thing that we're doing, saying to Congress, vote no. Vote no to a new war in the Middle East. Vote no to a war of aggression against Syria. The United States does not have the right, the legal right, the moral right to be judge, jury, and executioner and decide which countries will bomb, which countries will be invaded, which countries will be occupied, which governments will live and which will die. The United States does not have that legal or moral right, and yet the Obama administration, now joined by the most right-wing militarist Republicans, seem to be saying that they do have that right. We're here to say no, not in our name.
We said it a million times.
Right now, Vice President Kerry is speaking before the Congress, trying to muster support for this war. Do you think that there is any possible good outcome that could come from this war?
No, this is a war for empire. The United States does not go to war because of a particular weapon that was used or a particular act of brutality. If you look at the last decade, the American government took out Iraq. They took out the Libyan government. Now they're taking out the Syrian government. Who are these governments? These were the governments that were born from the anti-colonial uprisings of the Arab people in the 1950s and 60s and 70s that evicted the foreign colonizers, meaning French, British, and American Western oil interests. Now the United States thinks these countries are isolated. The Soviet Union no longer exists. We are the power. We are the unilateral superpower in the world. We can destroy them because we are strong and mighty and have huge armies and air forces, and they're weak. And so they're taking them out one time after another. And of course, every war for empire, every war of aggression needs a pretext. And the pretext is we're going to stop chemical weapons. We're going to protect civilians. We're going to end weapons of mass destruction. We're going to fight terrorism. Noble sounding causes, but beneath these noble sounding causes are predatory corporate and military interests that seek to dominate the Middle East, where 2/3 of the world's oil is.
There are some reports saying that there have been 100,000 people killed in Syria over the last 2 years. And now the United States is going in 2 years after the fact. What are your comments on that?
Well, the United States has a big part in the death of those 100,000 Syrians, if in fact that's the number who have been killed, using proxy governments, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Turkey. The CIA set up an operation in Jordan and has been funneling huge amounts of arms to the opposition to the Assad government. In other words, the United States government has actually fueled civil war as the agency through which they thought they could overthrow the Assad government. Having failed to do that, they are now escalating their direct military intervention with the same goal, which is to take out the Assad government. Ultimately, it's not about weapons of mass destruction or human rights or democracy. American foreign policy is determined to create a new puppet government in this very strategic part of the Middle East.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.